Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.5 preview playthrough as the Galactic Empire. In the last episode, there was a little bit of a disaster. Well, disaster. Something went wrong, but I think we might be able to unwrong some of it potentially. So let's get these guys over to the Akbar land. Because, well, I guess I could also just send this over. We'll see. Commodore's getting attacked. Not by much though. So let's try to defend this. We can get some turrets and stuff. I don't want to let this Ariadu ground force break through into our back lines, because it really is just a ground force. But Moonreaper is asking, how old is Kazoo? He is just over 9 months now. He was born September 16th, I believe. Last year. So if I can maybe grab this guy. Yeah, the Kazoo's still a little baby. Little baby. But yeah, so if we can hold the planet, I'll be very happy. If we can't hold the planet, there are things we can possibly do about it. Let's angle this way. Here, I'm gonna doop. Okay. AA turret. Now come over here.
Awaiting destination.
Like, is it just these two? Maybe. Okay, well let's not spare any expense on turrets. They definitely have infantry. That is the other thing that we know they have. Let's see if you are gonna die though. You should eventually die. And we can especially spare no expense because the battle just gave us money. Are we gonna get to finally see the new Eclipse model? That is the dream. And it is slightly more likely that the Sovereign will get its updated model in 0.5, so that's fun too. But are you gonna please get up here? How many of those companies are there? We have all this infantry now. I probably was better off getting some of those, or getting one of these as AA. Okay, we're good. We win. We're good. We win. Don't want to jinx anything.
Tactical battle imminent.
It's all happening. Big things are happening here. I don't want to auto resolve that, so we do have two heroes here. We can do stuff. So it's possible. It's possible to hold both of these planets. And it'd be very nice to hold both of these planets. Okay, you're going to deploy. Let's deploy you over there. This is going to be AA. You're going to come over here. Ooh. What if I do this? Yeah, I think I gotta hold you there. Alright, some of you come up this way. You come up this way. You are gonna get another AA turret, I guess? And this is gonna be repair, so... Ooh, let's do a turret here. And let's get you guys over to this, because that's gonna be even better repairs. So, that... Come up here.
Construction complete.
As you wish.
Alright, we don't have an AA turret on this side yet, but I'm gonna get one of you to go capture this.
Complete. We secured a build pad. We've lost a build pad.
Alright, let's go AV. And I don't know if they're gonna try to grab other stuff elsewhere, but I'm gonna get AA turrets along the outside, because the Vorks are gonna be a problem. But
Brigade standing by.
If we can...
Armor
If we can have AA around the outside, then sometimes they might clip it. Sometimes we might just
tank brigade.
stop a bombing run or something. Okay, you're gonna go capture that. I'm not super hopeful in winning this battle, but I am kind of hopeful in that if we do win the battle,
Armed and ready.
there's a possibility that it'll be a bit easier to attack the next targets.
Complete.
Okay, let's try to get over there, because you are
Roger that. Fire.
getting hurt.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, please get over there.
Target acquired. Form up.
Come on, we need to get these
Copy. Stay up.
faster.
That one's mine.
Awaiting
There we go. Yeah, you can turn around and go for that side. Can I get you through? No, the trees are...
Build pad.
Let's move out. Let's go. Reporting in.
That worked out okay. That worked out okay.
Reporting.
So come around, because that's going to start getting
Keep going.
Where am I needed?
damage on it.
We secured a build
Alright,
pad.
let's try to get around to the landing zone.
Something we lost the build pad.
Now take cover. We do have a nice infantry hero. Ooh, beautiful.
Over there. What are your orders?
Need something? Don't get in my way. Right away.
Okay, can we get over to this landing zone too? And I can get some...
Scout trooper active. Brigade standing.
No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
One shot, one kill. Watch your flank.
We secured a build pad.
Armor ready. Moving to position.
On secondary position.
Is the health on the dark stormtroopers better than the regular ones? Are they the same? I'm not sure what the is,
What do you need?
and I'm not sure where I have them.
Base is under attack.
Get away from there. That's a bad place to be.
Just give me a target.
Can you please get Bly?
Fire. Moving.
Get away, Bly.
Are you going to
At
keep
your
wasting
command.
time?
I've got your six. Move!
Tank brigade ready.
Okay, that's going down to the bottom corner, right? Or is that bombing here? Okay. They're going to the bottom corner.
Affirmative. New coordinates. Let's roll.
Okay, we lost some infantry there. We didn't actually even lose any infantry there. Never mind.
Acknowledged. Affirmative, sir.
Stupid.
Almost there. Copy. Weapons armed.
Reinforcement point contested.
Move
Okay,
to attack.
I am starting to think maybe we can hold, especially with the
Trooper reporting.
bombing run not being a success for them.
Get in my way. Coming.
That's the way it's done.
Stay out of my way.
We can take him.
It's sad that they got that, but
Form up. Heading out.
that's not the end of the world.
What do you need? Beginning assault.
We got 2 heroes down. We did lose one of our heroes.
Empire control.
Attacking target. Copy.
Okay, let's get an anti-vehicle turret here. Let's get another anti-vehicle turret here.
Constructing.
And I guess we just kind of got to let it
Reporting.
Turret has been sold.
Yes, sir.
let time run.
Our side captured a command post. For the Emperor.
I would like to take out this landing zone.
Ready.
Construction complete.
Let's move out.
Construction
Let's go.
complete.
Brigade standing by.
So let's see if we can get that.
Construction
Fire at
complete.
will. Armor ready. Attacking.
We are actually still in range of that healing, which is really nice. Okay,
Give me a target.
get that. I'll get an AV turret there as well. Then we can get our own turret in here. And you can keep blowing those up. Like, this is the side where things are going to start going a little bit wrong. I don't love that we're going to lose that AA turret either. But if you guys can start... Or not AA turret, the hypervelocity gun. Because that's going to mean they can use orbital bombardments in this battle
Over
too.
there. Form up. Rolling out.
Okay. Well, let's get out down there. They do have stuff active down there.
Awaiting orders.
Enemy bombardment.
Yeah, the bombardment
Firing.
is going to start coming in, and that's kind of
Away.
what I was relying on to win the battle. So I'm less sure now.
Right away.
Form up. Coming around.
Okay, let's try to get over to this corner again.
Moving to fire.
Wipe them out.
Reporting. Moving to position. Moving.
Maybe if I'd responded around that side of it faster, we would have gotten it. But, what did they just bombard? I don't even know.
Yes,
So maybe we're okay.
our way. Ready. Moving out.
Oh, they took out that turret.
Brigade.
As far as things to lose go, you know,
Roger that. Scanning the area.
I was afraid of worse.
Control the command post.
Armor ready.
Okay.
Just give me a target.
I don't want them to have this field base. I want me to have this field base.
Awaiting orders.
Come on. Don't
Reporting.
build things. Okay, we got that out. There is still a hero in there, which I think is possibly in this cluster? No. I mean, she's been around for a while somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's try to get away from this.
Heading out.
No, come on, don't block each other.
Transport here. New coordinates.
Bye.
Unit destroyed.
Okay. Maybe if I got in the other direction. I mean, he was pretty trapped in there. Either way.
Power generator
Not happening.
Kindly on defeat.
Like, they brought a fair amount, so it was always going to be an uphill battle.
System lost.
Could send this crew over. But I really just can't let this still go on. I know we're going to have to retreat from that, but I think it's worth just popping in
Full thrusters.
with a super laser, get something, and leave.
Tactical battle imminent.
Like, these losses on these planets are annoying, but they're not really that big. Even the hero is like, eh. What are they gonna do? Nothing. Okay, so we're not even getting the Viscount in here. I wonder if we can win the rest of this battle without them? Okay. Lev, go on in. Chronal,
Order confirmed.
Laren. Elves everywhere. Let's get our mini world Devastator.
Navigating.
Death Dorito, a little guy, Muffin Cupcake Healer, Retroculus,
Coordinates.
Vanguard, and Shonuff.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Okay, let's try to focus on this first accessible target.
Here.
You'll need.
TIE squadron here. For the
And do we have enough bombers
TIEs reporting in. Orders, sir.
that I can...
Yes, Commander.
Not really.
Standing by.
We have an okay amount of bombers, not a great amount of bombers.
Setting up my run, sir.
Let's maybe send our bombers against their fighter base.
I've got them in my sights.
Awaiting
So
orders.
I want you to
Bombs
go
deployed.
this way.
Awaiting your orders.
Tycho.
Interceptor squad.
Because I would love to at least kill Akbar and Nance.
I got one.
Well, no, they've got to be pretty close to a full fleet here.
Directing all fire on the launch bay.
Changing course to intercept. Your orders. We're on the move. Ready for command, sir.
Where's our little baby? Little baby's okay.
Engaging the enemy.
Your command,
Roger
sir.
that.
I might have to go though.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
I would love to kill both of these heroes though. Okay, I'm just gonna be stupid and stick around
Destroyer
and
here.
risk this.
Attack commencing.
Awaiting your command.
Copy.
If we can take out Akbar, that's a huge win. And especially if we can take out Akbar and Nance all at once, that's a super duper huge win.
Attack.
Especially since we've lost our
Open fire.
Grand Admiral.
Attack that target.
Advancing on target.
Okay, you know what? I'll take the Akbar of it all. They're gonna be jumping in God knows what. Is Clev actually gonna make it? Okay, he's on his last engines.
Deactivated.
I think waiting longer would have been bad. I think we might have lost something in the engines, though. We lost show enough. Okay, I'll take that. And then we can just pop Nance if they do that again. Because the Viscount is still here? Yes. Viscount is still there. And then it's 8 MC8. MC90s, rather. Okay, I'm going to send our little force crew over. You're going to go back there. Because we're no longer blocking them. We're no longer blocking the Viscount fleet in back there. They left, so.
The enemy is approaching.
We can just go through the line of planets we've lost and deal with it, I suppose. Alright, Darkspire Legion.
Men come about. Sovereign stands ready. All power to the laser batteries.
And we have Pizza Roll.
We await your command here, my lord.
There. No more Nance. How many is these? So 33 times whatever. 6.
Sovereign stands ready. Defeat is not an option.
We won't have to pay for repairs for the Sovereign or the Eclipse. So Darkspire Legion will be free to act. Which won't have a huge, like, it's not a huge advantage with our economy being where it is, but it is still something. We have our ground forces over there. I do still want to build up more of those ground forces, though, because we do have
Recruiting soldiers.
a lot to do.
Unit in production.
A lot of places to attack.
Constructing.
Building
started.
Okay, I do want to deploy on Dasucha. Oh, almost. Because I will have to take out a lot of these planets if I want to keep progressing around. But Nal Hutta makes the most sense to go for right now. So let's do that before they build up anything else.
Invasion commencing.
They have 3 structures here. It doesn't look like they have anything actually deployed here. I think it's just the structures, and one of them is an advanced vehicle factory. That's my guess right now. But I can confirm that guess. So, let's put in some rolling stock.
One shot, one kill.
Awaiting your orders.
Watch your flanks.
Yes, Commander.
You guys are gonna go over there. You guys are gonna get
Juggernaut ready.
over here. And I want to see
The
what we're
enemy
dealing
has
with.
been spotted.
Okay, not one of them.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is. It's a real AT-AT.
Ready. Copy that.
I was wrong. I'm sorry, everyone. I lied to you. I was wrong.
Your orders. Standing by. Affirmative.
Right behind you.
Awaiting your orders.
Ready yourself.
But what I'll do to make up for it is I will
Is under Imperial
capture some stuff.
for the Emperor.
Move out.
Let's put our AT-AT there.
Prepare for
I really like the little
ready.
missile lockers that Ariadu has.
Keep going.
I feel like the next Imperial playthrough we do is probably going to be Ariadu.
Reporting. Target acquired.
Because I did them in a smaller campaign, but it's been a long time since I've
We secured a
played
build
Ariadu in a full
pad. We secured a build pad.
Ready.
We've lost
in a full
the build
progressive.
Yes.
I mean, considering that we're 7 months into this campaign, it's been a while since I've played anyone else in
Yes,
anything.
sir.
Get information now. Armed and ready.
So I don't even know what the what the baseline is for long anymore. What do people consider long?
Lost a build pad.
Your orders?
Well, we can get more capturables. You're gonna just keep going up for this next one. But it doesn't seem like this is a planet that has like a ton of stuff on it either way.
Getting aboard troop carrier. Go! Get going!
Unit capacity.
So we're well covered on this side.
Secondary position.
I canceled the order, but I still do want you to do what I was telling you to do earlier.
AT ready.
Is that the AT-AT? That is the AT-AT. This might actually be the end of their units. So we're just gonna send these guys straight into the base. And I'm gonna pull you back, because there's no reason to let you die.
Reporting in.
Even though I think that we're gonna kill that before it would even die.
Move out.
We've
Reporting
lost a
in.
build pad.
Walker moving out. Following.
Alright, there we go.
Bombing run.
What are your
available.
orders?
Bombing run right
Bombers
there.
Incoming.
That should hit the remainder of the buildings.
Roger that. Commencing attack.
Yes, sir. Squad, move out.
Okay.
Awaiting your orders. Yes, Commander. Affirmative. Destination is acknowledged.
We are
Form up. Weapons
good
armed.
here. I don't...
I await your instructions.
We know that the Ariadu fleet was pretty big over here, but
We secured a build
I
pad.
think they have more ways out. So,
Right away, sir.
did they abandon ship? Especially with the territorial exchange that's been going on with, like,
Going.
Maldrude and everything.
As you wish, General. I copy.
We secured a
Beginning
build pad.
construction.
Alright, I'm just gonna get that build pad.
Reporting in.
And I think we need to send someone to deal with those. But can
Standing
you
by.
deploy? Can you actually hit anyone from there?
Build pad.
Gotta be close. Yes, okay.
Reinforcement point contested. We've
Roger that.
lost a build pad.
You guys are just having fun with huts? You can stop having fun with huts.
Advance.
We got other stuff to do.
We secured a build pad. We secured a build
Artillery is still going.
Tower destroyed.
You guys don't need to take cover.
All right, men, take cover.
We've lost a build pad.
Alright, now it should just be the ones that are over by there.
Secured a build pad.
Kind of surprised that they've kept going.
Build pad.
I'm en route.
We
There
are
we go.
victorious.
Either way, they're dead now. They're dead now and we win.
System
But
control
we
achieved.
do have this extra capital, so I'm gonna move this over here.
We're moving
Like
out.
I'll have to do some fleet reassignment as we go. You guys, well, even without retreating, or even with that retreating, it's not that bad.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oof. Okay. Hello. It's me. They don't seem to have any interdictors. So we can leave. Yeah, that's... They've got all this stuff over here, and they haven't used it to kill Ariadu. I am offended. Like, look at this. They had... What's that guy's name? They had their Celestian Chief of State, apparently.
Does not look kindly on defeat.
And they had a Bothan Chief of State. They had, Borsk. What year are we even in? We're only 121 cycles in, so... We are in 16 ABY, okay. Not that bad. Well, if they're going to come around here, I'm going to have to move this fleet over this way.
Construction complete.
And Ubrikia, that fleet really needs a lot more help, doesn't it? Well, okay, Palpatine, go on in. How are we doing on the Eclipse construction?
Invasion commencing.
The Eclipse is at 72%. We're almost there. That'll be going into that fleet, and we'll probably deal with Duro after that. Like, Hera is really looking like she's ready to strike. But I'll definitely have to take back a lot of these little planets here. So let's get all these guys in and try to get whatever capturables we can. Bosk, you're going to go over there. You are going to run...
Your
Nope.
force powers are no match for
There you go.
mine.
I wish I had force powers. Of course my force powers are no match to yours. I don't have any.
Victory is ours.
There we go.
A command post is under Imperial.
Get the planet back.
System control achieved.
Because then we can just go to Talos and Tralis. We can go to Talicia. You guys up here, you're just going to go up there.
Let's run this.
Like, I don't think they have any space units. At all.
Artillery online.
Construction.
So I'd like to get
complete.
around to Denon, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So let's see what we run into on here.
Invasion commencing.
Yeah, okay.
Beginning
Oop.
construction.
Coop.
Victory
Construction
now.
complete.
There. They can do whatever they want now.
Building started.
I will have to
Building started.
get these cleared out. I don't know if the hypervelocity gun is really worth it there anymore, though.
Constructing.
Let's just try to get these on the side, though, if we can. But this is our main army, and it's a bit trapped now.
Beginning construction.
So let's do IDTs and Deathhawks.
Building
Let's do a bunch of barracks there. Let's get some cash, and let's get some
started.
heavies. Delacrix, let's just get a barracks, because you can only build one.
Unit in
I'm
production.
going to get as many of these ground units going as I can. That is the important thing. So you're going to come around to Emberlene, too.
Full speed.
So how is everyone over here? That New Republic section, they just have Nal Hutta and Bothawui. Like they might not even get Nal Hutta because we're gonna try to defend it. Am I defending or am I building on ground there? I must be.
Construction
Yeah.
complete.
So that's something. And the New Republic's gonna get Follis. So the Hapans are kind of falling apart in there at least. They have something going on. Okay, it's not the worst situation.
Construction
Got a lot of these heavy
complete.
vehicles.
Artillery online.
I will probably want... Nah. I don't want to do anything. Let's just get these ground units together for a potential strike over there. We've got a reasonable army on this side, actually.
Transmission received. Moving to destination.
So that makes me feel slightly better. Follis and Bespin. Okay, so maybe things are going slightly better for the New Republic over here than I thought. Are they number 2 in fleet power? 27. Ariato's got 27 as well, so 20 for the New Republic. Maldrude with 10, Hapes with 9. Maldrude is still 5 planets though, right? No, they've lost 5 Rin. Tina, Glomtho, Rinton. They only need to lose Sinraf 6. And okay, so this is 279. This is 823. Where's the Viscount then? It must still be in transit somewhere. Okay. You are gonna go over to here.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Okay, they're coming to Emberlene. I'll just hypervelocity, or not hypervelocity gun. I'll super laser and leave for whatever that's going to be. But how is Talos and Trallis? That is something that we could take. And we can stop this whole Ariadu problem back here. I don't know if I'm comfortable taking it until we can take Corellia, Duro, and Danan. So I think I'll leave that. And... well, rather than getting attacked over here, you know what? Otherwise, you're going to be doing very little. So Nar Shaddaa is getting attacked. Damn. 691, that's 186. Still could leave. Okay, these New Republic fleets are our big obstacle at the moment.
Sir, it's them.
Speaking of,
Reporting. Star
this could actually
Destroyer
work out really well
standing
for us.
by. Gunship reporting. Star Destroyer reporting in.
Okay, you stop moving. Angle this way.
Moving to coordinates.
Angle that way. Angle that way.
Yes, Commander.
Bombers at the
Let's try to get our bombers up there.
target in sight.
We can either take everything but the Viscount, or we can try to just focus on the Viscount with it being weaker.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting your
I
orders.
think we can take
Awaiting
the
your command.
Viscount though.
Attacking target.
For the
Commander,
Empire.
our shield
And it's
won't
it's
protect
one
us
for
from
one,
the
right?
Astral
Yeah.
Force.
Advance.
Weapons ready.
Once that Viscount is dead, it's dead.
Your command, sir. Order
I'm under
confirmed.
attack.
Batteries online. Commander.
I just don't want the Viscount to have enough time to really recharge shields, which it's doing. So maybe we are better off just using this opportunity to try to take
Fire
out
will.
all the other
Lasers
stuff.
are our target.
Bomber target.
Because the Viscount is kind of holding them
ready,
back
sir.
right now.
Roger that.
Roger that.
I'm in a tight spot.
Closing on
This is a good opportunity to kill a bunch of other stuff.
Getting a lock. I'm on this
Yeah,
one.
let's
Our primary target is
let's
those
make their
archers.
SSD look silly.
Reporting. Comlink active.
Like I could try to get some damage on
Watch your back.
Eliminating target.
on the hull with bombers,
I'm on this one.
Destroyer here.
but I won't.
Take out the iron cannons.
Locking on.
Weapons ready. Copy.
Because it was what, like 800 pop cap?
Attacking.
So they have
Target priority.
a lot they can bring in.
Fire.
I copy.
But if I engage everything else first,
Form up. Target
okay,
delayed.
let's
Those laser banks.
let's
are
use
the
our
primary
bombers on the
target.
Viscount.
Awaiting orders. Hit the lasers.
Because we are going to be in conflict with the Viscount sooner or later. And if I can just whittle down their
Reporting.
shields more,
Copy.
or whittle down their health
Bomb
more,
those lasers.
it'll be easier to kill the
Star
next
Destroyer
time.
standing by.
Watch your back.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
There are some missiles
Our
here
primary
too,
target is those
Target,
iron
I
cannons.
copy.
so maybe I should have gone for that.
Yes, Commander.
Like it's still a Viscount, it's not
Our
easy.
primary engine system is down.
Where'd he come from?
Ooh, okay.
Awaiting your orders. Yes,
We've already lost some engines, but that's a precursor.
Launching attack.
Unable to shake them.
Awaiting your command.
Awaiting orders.
Like I need you up there because I need to stop the missiles.
Our launch bay is gone.
Well,
I'm
Commander,
losing my engine.
direct fire on the engines.
I'm just afraid of what might jump in.
Squad, move in. Taking fire.
Yeah, especially with those missiles coming in, I'm gonna back off.
Momentarily lost.
They can have the orbit of Nar Shaddaa, but we might be able to trap them even more. At least they're not getting the... Okay, they almost did. I don't think they actually did. Still came out ahead. Like going for that with Rogris might not be terrible. You know what? Let's do that. Hey! We got the integration. They lost in RAF 6. So we're gonna get whatever those have. A nice little injection into our forces in this region. Thank you, Pterodoc, for sucking at your job. Okay, but I'm just gonna focus on this this NR fleet right now. So there's only one more integration that we'd need.
Inbound.
Okay, if I do this, then I think I have to focus on
Allegiance moving to destination.
the Viscount.
Away.
Adjusting course.
I'm here. Enemy sighted. Returning fire. Will do. Reporting in.
It was a bit closer than I thought, but you're in the asteroids. Whop around, little fishy.
Update orders.
Standing by.
I don't think I'll build any of the Crimson Victories. I'll see what our other construction looks like, but I want to focus on fighters,
All this firepower.
like carriers, with some of our other construction after we've got all the patron units back.
Heavy Star Destroyer awaiting orders.
Because we're going to be going up against Ariadu with a ton of battle cruisers and stuff, so having
Triumph.
more carriers I think works out better for us.
Click.
Initiating attack. Destroyer here. The laser.
All right,
Returning to your
let's try to keep focusing on
Yes, Commander. As you
turbo
will be.
lasers.
Our target
That's
priority
about to
is
be
the
full.
laser cannon.
Yeah, I'm going to move you behind.
Transmit orders. Targeting. Attack.
I won't even worry about the other
Destroyer
units.
station keeping. We'll win
I
this.
copy. The lasers are our
Ready.
target.
Okay,
Locking on target.
Ready for
get
your
the turbo lasers off the side.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Ready to update orders.
Oof, that's going to take a little bit of damage.
Focus all
Star Destroyer standing by.
Operational, Commander.
Yes,
Intercepting.
we'll beat
Ready,
them.
sir. Confirmed.
Allegiance class ready to serve.
I'm here. Right.
Engaging the
Star
enemy.
Destroyer reporting.
I do have some garrison, or not garrison, some reserves that I can bring in.
Much longer.
But hopefully it doesn't come to that. It's definitely going to come to that.
Our engines are
And I do have to accept that
Evasive maneuvers.
a lot of these guys are not going to make it out, because I got to kill the Viscount and then retreat.
Allegiance class ready to serve.
We're just getting hammered by these missiles.
Heavy Star Destroyer awaiting orders.
We'll level them.
Under control.
Allegiance
Let's
class
finish
ready
him.
to serve.
Awaiting
Okay.
your orders. Our target priority.
Well, keep focusing on that side.
Enemies in range.
Closing on target.
Yes, Commander.
There's the MC-90 coming around here, which I don't want killing Rogris.
The lasers are
Getting a
our
lock.
target.
But
Ready to be
we're
destroyed.
Heavy Star
He's headed
Destroyer
your
about
awaiting
to lose that allegiance.
Tightening up.
How much do I actually have in reserve? There's the IST-2 and a precursor.
Destroy 'em.
Standing by. Destroy those missile launchers. Your command. Ready for your orders.
I don't love that I have to leave him away from the attacks.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. Ready, sir.
Heavy Star Destroyer awaiting orders.
Loading
Go
ordnance.
after the
Heavy Star
stragglers.
Destroyer awaiting orders.
Okay, just focus on the heavy turbos. Keep focusing on heavy turbos.
I'm here. Will do.
Destroyer ready. We'll win
That
this.
is all gonna die. Okay, do I send you over somewhere else? No,
Attacking prime
because it doesn't really get us far to attack the other guys, the other units.
Roger that.
Heavy Star
Orders,
Destroyer
sir.
awaiting orders.
Our target priority is the laser
Come
cannons.
on, keep getting it.
Firepower deserves a target.
Allegiance class
All right, the
ready
wall.
to serve.
Your contributions will not be forgotten,
Destroyed.
but your hull will be destroyed.
Our shields are down.
Moving out.
Right, holy divers coming in.
Ready for orders. Initiating attack.
We're going to be retreating pretty soon after this goes down.
Ready.
We might even be able to save at monitor too. Like, there's a lot of intact engines. It's mostly intact engines. Oh, but Rogris is not coming out of this alive. That's just unfortunate. The second hard point down there is his engines. But they're going to be jumping in like a full fleet after this.
Go after the stragglers. Stay in formation.
Alright. The hunt for Dead October is gone. Let's go. Sorry, Rogris, you're joining tackle in the tackle box. Like, yeah, that's a full armada jumping in on that. Just unlucky with the specific engines and or the specific hard point being taken out there. We got it, at least. I can't really jump out of those. So this is down to 341 now. We're not going to be... Well, we're not likely to be able to take out the whole fleet. But we can at least do some damage.
Incoming!
We won't be troubled by any more Viscounts, though. Maybe the Viscount prototype somewhere. I don't know if that's already been destroyed, but...
Heading out.
The New Republic will not be making any more.
Destination confirmed. Fallout.
Okay, Sykes, get in there.
Let's move out.
This is just our Zinj crew.
Away. Wake up the blast. Understood.
Coordinates received.
Let's go.
Moving into position. Location confirmed.
On the move. Moving to sector.
So, how much are these worth? 33? Yeah, 33.
Cadalbe report.
So there's like 1 or 2 MC90s worth of
Firing.
units in reserve.
Battleship.
And I'm trying to
Weapons online.
take advantage of this this choke point for this.
We've got
But I'd like to kill everything that's not an MC90 first. The MC90s will be a bit too chonky for us right now.
Reporting in. Attack. Yes, Commander.
Ready.
Yeah, well, we'll try to focus on the defenders and the
Awaiting orders.
backs.
Awaiting your orders.
Getting a lock.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. Roger that. Destroy the
So
launch
get
pad.
those backs.
Draw their fire.
Destroy the engines.
The MC90s are very scary, but
Armed and
I
ready.
think
Commander.
leaving them up first is the right thing to do.
Laser cannons. Pursuing enemy
Our
forces.
launch bay is
Coming
gone.
around.
Roger that.
That IST-2 is going to go down, but
Target
we've
locked.
already traded pretty well here.
Watch him. He's coming around.
And if we think about it, even though we're on Cruel, if we think about this in like a front-by-front way,
Stay in formation.
like, the New Republic is... They don't control anything over here other than Bothawui.
Engaging the enemy.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Bombers standing nowhere to run. Hit the lasers.
So they can't, like, they don't have that much production capability. And even on a galactic level, like, we have,
Standing by. Direct fire on the engines. Starting attack position. Target the
we have enough planets that even though we're on Cruel,
locking on.
our production okay,
Target the engines.
should be matching theirs. Do we have any? No, we don't have any victory here.
Direct fire
So,
on the engines.
yeah.
Gaining on the enemy.
We weren't gonna be able to get through there. Lost in ads, killed a lot. Get out of my space. Get off of my space.
Complete.
Let's
Oh.
go.
Hold on.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, we got to Bothawui. I'm gonna try to ping that bulwark.
We've come across enemy units.
And then from here, these fleets should be able to eliminate the rest of the New Republic. So, like, I'm not under any impression that I'm going to be winning this fight.
Eradicate them.
But I think we should be able to one-shot the bulwark too. We might be just under the ability to do that. No, we're good. Okay, bye everyone. Get out of here.
The Empire does not look kindly on defeat.
We're leaving. Okay, how does that impact everything? New Republic down 18. We're technically at 23, but that's partially because of stuff in transit, which I don't think it's counting. Hopefully we can get in before whatever this attack is actually goes off. I'm just gonna auto-resolve this.
Battle imminent.
Right? No, we have an interdictor here. So I don't have to auto-resolve that. I can get more out of not doing that.
On the double,
Oop.
my liege.
Maneuvering.
Oop,
Moving to coordinates.
oop,
Loaded.
oop.
The enemy
Start
This fleet has to be
reporting
split up
in.
again, but we got what we need. We took him out. So even with this little exclave,
imminent.
oh, hello. What? Huh. There. Yeah, even with this little exclave, like we'll probably take all these planets out. That'll be possibly our next focus. We're not necessarily going to be taking Bothawui soon, but we're gonna let's just see what we get from Eldrude. Will we roll over here?
Planetary control achieved.
Unrest has grown on Nal Hutta. That's gonna stop when that's in, but okay, so let's check. Rinton, we got 730 pop. At Tana, we got 813 pop. At Glomtho, we got basically fuck all. We got an HRV. We got exactly one
Building
thing.
under construction.
But these are gonna be some southern
Building
walls
under
for us.
construction.
And from there, like, this is all separated, right? Like, we have a north to south border almost. Like, we're not fully connected, but we just need Kalarba to be. And what we do have is just a wall that prevents them from getting over. And that puts us pretty close. That puts us one jump away from, or I guess 2 jumps technically away from Sluis Van. And 1, 2, 3 from Sullust. So that is a big win for us. We are about to be done with the eclipse. That'll be in our next episode. I think things are falling into place. So we're probably only a few episodes away from actually winning the campaign, believe it or not. I don't want to jinx it, but like I should maybe do the Republic unit requests in the near future, because guess what? We're gonna win. So that's going to do it for today. Shorter stream right now, but it is because we had the interruption from Kazoo. So hopefully next week we'll be on a slightly better schedule. But thank you all for watching. Hope you are enjoying the series so far, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.